So everybody knows that I'm in the middle of rebuilding Skybottom Station. So as I'm unpacking, I came across my Final Faction collection. And as I was looking at them, I was like, you know what? These figures are actually pretty cool. I can't believe the Dollar Tree was selling these for $1.25. For those of you that don't know, Final Faction is a Dollar Tree exclusive, oh my God, Final Faction is a Dollar Tree exclusive brand. 3.75 figures. If you're into world building, like I am, if you want to build an army, like I do, these aliens, the Kharn, is your best bet. Final Faction has two factions. They have the Kharn, and they have Alpha Team 1. So Alpha Team 1 is the more human-like, the good guys, the A-team looking, good guys. But my favorite is the Kharn, because the Kharn, they're a swarm, an alien Xeno swarm. And you could buy as many of them as you want, and it's not going to matter because they're a swarm. If you see a swarm of any insects or aliens, there's hundreds upon thousands, maybe millions of them. So you could buy these to your heart's desire. And for them to be only $1.25, why not? So I was thinking, what if Skybottom was invaded by Kharn? What if there was a Kharn infestation on Skybottom Station? What would that look like? All right, so we're going to need some room. So let me remove these little aliens out the way. I mean, Martians. And let's move the little pup out the way. I really do love this guy. I only bought the little 2-pack just for the dog. I'm like, dude, a dog in a spacesuit? Like, duh, like, why not? So this is what it's looking like so far. I got 7 more down here, so let's get these open. These guys are called drones. So my favorite Final Faction figure are these guys, the Kharn drones. These are your basic trooper, grunt, Kharn. I just love how these look. Hey, and guess what? These have metal screws. When was the last time you had a figure that had metal screws? Now for $1.25 for a Dollar Tree brand to have metal screws that's articulated, I'm like, dude, these are no-brainers. Is this my first time unboxing Final Faction? I kind of want to go pick up like 10 more of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more Kharn drones. So I'm supposed to be rebuilding Skybottom and getting it, back online. Get his lighting done, light up this whole place, add more details, add a little cargo here and there. But as I'm going through all my stuff, I'm finding new things that I want to play with. And it's like, it's hard to not want to play with these things. All right, so here was a look at all of my Kharn drones. I have 21. I thought I had more, but this is 21 of just the drones. I love how there's like a metallic paint job done on these guys. They're easy to stand. They just look good when they're in swarms like this. So now we still got to add more. I still got these little guys. I forgot what these guys are called, but these are like the little spider looking things. So I like to put these guys crawling on walls and on higher surfaces. So let's get these guys in the swarm. And since these guys are like spiders, these could actually just be piled up on top of each other like that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6. I thought I had more than those. But I also got these ones. Now, this is another variant of the Kharn. I forgot what these guys are called, too. So we'll throw the spider-like ones in a pile cluster like that. I kind of like that. We'll just have, no, I'll put this one on top. So it's like a big pile. See, like these could fit in a pile, just like that. So this is what the Kharn invasion on Skybottom is looking like so far. Its main infantry, swarm, hordes of Xenos, aliens, are right here. So when a Kharn invasion is first taking place, this is going to be the first swarm you're going to see. It's going to be the drones and these spider-like creatures. Next, we have these bigger drones. I like to call these guys the captains or the leaders of the drones. They probably have their own little personal army of drones behind them. I have 4 of these guys, and I also have this guy. He's like red, so he's like the captain. Like he's like the, well, not the lieutenant, but he's the head honcho of my army. I only have 1 of him. I like how he's red. I like how he's standing. I like how menacing he looks. I like the chunkiness of it. It's a nice chunky looking figure. Once again, metal screws. Like they didn't play with these. They actually put time and effort in caring to these figures. And my last one, I have this guy. He's not my favorite. So to me, this one looks the most cheap. But I mean, if you paint him or put a wash on him, it'll bring these details out. But I like to think that he's the leader of the little spider arachnid guys. So we'll stick him right here until I find a place to put him. All right, so this is my entire Final Faction Kharn swarm taking over Skybottom Station. So at one point in time, Skybottom Station was infested with Kharn. They took over, they ate everything inside. I kind of like to think of these guys like Tyranids in Warhammer. They just eat everything and consume everything in sight. After the invasions are done, they just leave bare bone wastelands. If it's a green planet, lustful like an earthly planet, it becomes a dry rock. If it's a station like this, all that's left is abandoned buildings, concrete, and rubble. So I like the idea of some TIE bombers flying over Skybottom and dropping bombs down below on these guys. Yeah, so the TIE bomber just, you feel me, just dropping bombs. TIE bomber came, dropped bombs on all these guys. All these guys are scattering, they're running away, they're leaving. Oops. The only way to get rid of a Kharn invasion is to drop bombs, nuke the place, napalm. If you try to fight these guys in single combat, or not single combat, but you know, man-to-man combat, you will be outnumbered. There's no point in trying to send an army down there because they're just going to keep coming. You have to damn near destroy the whole place. So, Mr. TIE Bomber, thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you for your service. But yeah, you know, that's a little story time. As I'm building Skybottom, I'm just coming up with little scenarios and things in my head like, dude, Skybottom got invaded by Kharn. There was too many of them. They destroyed everything. We called for reinforcements. A TIE Bomber came, bombed them, got rid of them, happy ending, rebuilding Skybottom. Now Skybottom's completely empty. Let's rebuild Skybottom. Now I'm thinking, since I have to rebuild Skybottom, maybe the reason why Skybottom is being rebuilt is because there was a Kharn invasion and we had no choice but to bomb Skybottom Station, wiping out half its population, having to rebuild structures. That's why the layout is a little bit different, because we had to start over. So if you guys want to get into Final Faction, it's a cheap way to world build. It's a cheap way to army build. I suggest you start with the Kharn and make you a Kharn swarm. I think every station should have a Kharn swarm because, you know, you could add so much story. There's so much storytelling, you know, just like how there was a Kharn invasion in Skybottom. But right now, I'm pretty happy with the way Skybottom's coming out. I like how as I'm rebuilding it, I'm able to tell more stories. I'm able to come up with more scenarios and more lore for Skybottom. So I made this little room, or this apartment right here. This is going to be the grow house. This is going to be the illegal grow house. Top floor is clear. This is the grow house. We got the Supreme store right there next to a porta potty. One new addition that I added to Skybottom since you last seen it is this landing pad. This landing pad was actually for this building right here, but I took it off and put it on top of here, so that way I could land me favorite TIE bomber. I love how there's a hole. I'm going to put the ladder coming down from right here, and that way, you know, if you live on top floor, you can climb up, get straight to your ship. It just makes sense. I actually like my figures being able to go from point A to point B in a realistic way. So having this hole right here is just like, yes, it was just the perfect fit. It makes sense. I just got to put the ladder on there. Since our last update, I'm happy with the new landing pad up there. I'm happy with the new lore update. Skybottom was invaded by Kharn. And shouts out to Final Faction. Thank you for making cheap, affordable figures for us world builders. People that want to buy armies of stuff. Like, now we could buy a cheap army. Yo, are you kidding me? They don't have them? I came all this way for nothing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Should have went home. All right, guys, video canceled.